to Seymour Stadium for the round 16 fixture between your Sutherland Sharks and Western Sydney Wanderers. Here are your sides. Here are the sides of both teams. For the Wanderers, we have number 1, Tiger Arthur, number 4, Tony Gurby, number 6, Dylan Isuna, number 7, Marcus Unan, number 10, Alexander Spadalaro, number 13, Aidan Hammond, number 14, and Captain Zachary Substance, number 22, Jesse Cameron, number 24, Anthony Barbie, number 25, Riley Hollingdale, and number 99, Ryan Devine. Number 20, we have number 18, Owen Wally, number 20, Lucas Simmons, number 23, Marcus Fernandez, number 27, Julian Cox, number 47, Edmund Haddad, and number 77, Philip Iglesias. And now, for your Sutherland Sharks, we have in between the six, number 1, Leonard Becky, and number 4 and captain, Mitchell Samadelli, number 5, Takehide Umebachi, number 6, from the Brocky to the Sharks, Samuel Julicando, number 8, Mo Ahmed, number 10, Mason Fernandez, number 11, Jay McGowan, number 15, Matthew Morley, number 23, Easton Bevan, number 26, Jacob Garner, and number 77, Lima Triaga. Number 10, number 3, Jordan Roberts, number 9, Max Green, number 14, Rich Lindsay, number 27, Matthew Jackson, number 66, Alexander Trajanovsky, and number 99, Jacob Perry Allen. Kickoff will be underway shortly.
is a very good afternoon and welcome to NPL Men's New South Wales action in match week 16 of the competition. The second half of the season as the Sutherland Sharks take on the Western Sydney Wanderers. Good afternoon, Nicholas Kutniak with you in what is going to be an intriguing second half of the season in this competition. Both sides know how important a win is today. For the Sharks, it's all about staying above water, so to speak. They are to retain a place in the competition next season. Currently in 14th place, one spot away from the pro-reg game, and then a couple of points in front of Central Coast in the relegation zone. While the Wanderers, they are third on the ladder. A great start to the season. A win last week, but a couple of weeks prior having 2 losses on the bounce. They know how important this game is. Of course, last week they did actually lose to Marconi 5-2. So they know how vital this game is today if they are to start their second half of the season on fire. So let's go through the lineup, starting off the Western Sydney Wanderers. Tiger Harper, the goalkeeper, the 1. 4 is Donny Gridich. 6 is Dylan Cicluna. 7, Marcus Eunice. 10 is Alex Badalato. 13, Aidan Hammond. 14, Zach Sapsford, the captain. 22, Jesse Cameron. 24, Anthony Babich. 25 is Riley Hollingdale. 99 is Ryan Devine. And the subs of Lucas Sinot, Owen Lawal, Marcus Fernandez, Kopp, Julian Kopp that is, Edmund Haddad and Philip Gigliotti. And for Sutherland, their starting 11, Nenad Vekic 1, Mitch Stamatelis 4, Takahei Umabachi 5, Samuel Gulisano 6, Mo Ahmed 8, Mason Fernandez 10, Jay McGowan 11, Matthew Morridge 15, Ethan Bevan in 23, Jake Garner in 26, Levi Cicluna, Shuriaga should say, in 77. The subs will be Kremen Cowan, Roberts, Green, Lindsay, Jackson and Trejnonski. And the Sharks coach is Zorich, Stephen Zorich, Andrew Christensen, the Wanderers gaffer. Logan Jones, our referee, were underway. Wanderers defending left of screen. And straight away, Jesse Cameron has it, who works it back inside. Sutherland trying to win the ball on the counter, not to be, as Cameron goes back to Hollingdale, back to Cameron. Ball to Badalato. Sutherland really trying to be strong in these early passages, expecting a big game by Umabachi and co. As I said, vital for the Sharks to get a win. They are to keep alive in this competition. Last week going down to St George FC 3-1. The local rivalry, Rockdale. As Garner played a shocking ball. It's played up by Sapsford. Badalato can't get to it. Umabachi back. Nenad Vekic kicking it towards the broadcast side. It will be a throw in on this near side. Throw taken straight away by Cameron. Sutherland playing it out for a corner. So a very interesting start to this contest. These two teams met in round 1. Wanderers won 3-1 on that occasion. At Wanderers Football Park as Riley Hollingdale to take the corner. Will be an outswinger. Gridich is in the box. And Vekic has got his hands up. Sapsford tried to play it down. Well, Jackson, who's on the field at the moment, that must have been a late change. In fact, that's interesting to see Jackson on the field, so we'll confirm the late change that has been made. Spot Jackson a mile off, so going by sums, it could be Matthew Morridge that is not in this starting 11 at the moment. All played back inside initially from Hammond, who's now Hammond's going to have possession again. He crosses it back inside. Badalato can't backheel. And Vekic is on the spot to get to it. He'll look to clear this one forward. Waiting the call for runners. He decides to bowl it down. Gardner goes back. All up to halfway. Sheriaga can't get to it. Comes down for Greenwich for the Wanderers. Greenwich goes to Cameron. Cameron chips it upstream. Hollingdale trying to chest it. Laid back by Jackson. Gardner, Jackson, again Gardner. Gardner does find Mohammed, and Stepatelis nearly made an error. And it's McGowan working it to the right. Umabachi going to that wing. They're trying to cross it in to be McGowan. Shane McGowan will be looking for on possession in this game today. This season has been a lean year, so to speak, for the Sharks goal-wise, but McGowan 3 goals this year. Mason Fernandez 2. And Max Green also 2 will be starting from the bench. Sheriaga, Jackson and Morich, the other players to score goals who are playing today. Rippon and Bukowski, the 2 players not playing today and have scored goals for Sutherland this season. The outswinger. Sampson trying to hit it down for himself. But Sutherland on the run. Stepatelis can't get the pass he was looking for. Played upstream by Sapsford, but really it was a kick and hope. Garner has possession. And he works it back into Nenad Vekic. He's got support. Reload as Vekic uses this left side. Laid down by Greenwich, straight towards Fernandez, who just hoiks it towards the right side. McGowan again, trying to work it back inside. Coming across was Bevan, and then it's crossed in. Bevan's cross is not overly flash. It will go out for a goal kick for the Western Sydney Wanderers. 5 gone first half, no score between the Sharks and the Wanderers. On Saturday afternoon, NPL New South Wales action. Nicholas Kutniak with you. Football New South Wales on YouTube. Good to see right in front of me Mickey Brock talking dribble. You hear that noise in front of us throughout the evening. He's actually not working today, so good to see him supporting the great game. The Wanderers with Tiger Harper working it over halfway. Stepatelis heads it down. Hollingdale, well, he's played it back. Had to be headed back by Babbage. Harper has it once more. So the Wanderers again setting up. Marcus Eunice on the back of the Cicluna ball. And Eunice will have to go back. He's got support. See the calling here. The Wanderers are looking to go back to the right side. It's off. Well, the pass was initiated for Greenwich. And Sheriaga can't get to it. Well, Sheriaga tried his best. I'll tell you now. Just a shade in and he would have been home, I reckon. Tiger Harper was in a bit of all sorts as well. Greenwich now has it on the right. Cameron pressured, and that's good work. He's on the field, Morich. Just trying to work out who's the player that isn't starting. It's Gulisano, that's right. Samuel Gulisano, that's the player that is on the bench. We were told initially that was going to start, so he's the change for Jackson. Now the Wanderers. Eunice back to Sapsford. Sapsford plays it across. He can't get to it. Hammered. It's played down by Jackson initially. It's still alive. Eunice twisted it. Then Sapsford. No. That ball goes out and will be a goal kick. So the game trying to build in the early stages. What I regard it has been. The Wanderers have had the chances, but Sutherland's game already. They've had one or two already, and at least one corner going their way. As McGowan combines of Sheriaga and McGowan again. That ball was played out. It will be a corner. Wanderers defence will be on point today. Important for them. As I mentioned, it's been a wonderful year for the Wanderers in this competition. Last couple of weeks probably not showing that to be the case, but very good starts to the year. All due respect, though. They did lose last week to Marconi. A week before that, defeated Olympic 3-2. And prior to that, lost to Sydney United 58 and Apia. That was the consecutive losses. As the corner about to be fired in. Left foot in swinger. Punched away by Tiger Harper. As the ball drops back from Abachi. Eventually played out by Cameron. Chance for Sutherland again to reload. It's Morich who will take the throw. Morich will be looking to find some target. Mo Ahmed was the initial man. He went to his left instead. Jackson trying to fiddle it out initially, then played out for Mo Ahmed. Wanderers will have possession here on this right side. Cameron throws, Hollingdale back. Greenwich. Tiger Harper. Up to halfway. Headed down by Sapsford. Does go out for a throw on this near side for the Sharks. It's a stretch at one point for the Wanderers. The ball was played up by Cicluna. Yunus was trying to beat the target. It's played back by Stamatellis. Will be Nuno Vekic back to Stamatellis. It goes to the right side. Even there couldn't control it. He's now spinning around to Cicluna. Good footwork. Plays it up the line. Badalato needs to get across back inside. He goes to Sapsford. Sapsford, no control. Still trying to keep it alive. Yunus taken down. It goes back to Badalato. Bounces back to Badalato. Badalato driving himself. Played out eventually by Stamatellis. Will be a corner. So it'll be Riley Hollingdale to take this corner. Will be a good chance again for the Wanderers. No score, working the 11th minute of the first half here at Seymour Shaw. This will be an in-swinger. Again, it's punched away by Vekic and then cleared. Cameron, Yunus, Vekic is there for the Sharks. Of course, last night, Spirit getting a win. Defeated Sydney FC 3-1 in the encounter yesterday. Tonight, Apia play Blacktown at 5 p.m. Going to be a great game. Hills play Sydney Olympic at 7 p.m. and St George will take on Manly. That's St George Saints. That's our games today in the NPL Men's New South Wales competition. There's now Morich going left. And it's Fernandez. Fernandez gets a pass on. Good pass back to Fernandez by Morich. Well, they're trying to drive themselves forward, but the key moment for the Sharks, it just doesn't deliver. The Wanderers' defence. See, Greenwich is really trying to make sure that nothing goes by him and his troops as Jackson steps on the outside. Hammond's challenge. The foul goes the Sharks' way. Jackson will play it back to Garner. Garner going back to Vekic. Vekic over halfway. Bevan couldn't get to it. Yunus trying to control for the Wanderers. Mo Ahmed for the Sharks. Garner Garner has got support. Stamatellis, he's also got Mohammed, but he's going himself. Eventually back to Jackson on the left. MJ, work it back in. Jackson trying to get control here. Morich is there. Morich back, Stamatellis. Right side he goes. Umabachi. Had McGowan on the right, but went to Mohammed, and then he sneaks a pass on. McGowan. Morich taken down just outside the box. Play does continue. Eunice trying to work it forward, but great work again by Umabachi, and Stamatellis as now the ball goes left, too deep. It was the option, but didn't quite get the execution deserved at Jackson on that left side. Just did not have any hope of getting to it. Assistants James Marcus and Rory McFarlane. Referee as mentioned is Logan Jones. See Morich having a bit of a chat. Ball played back by Cicluna. Greenwich. And now it's Babic who goes deep. Too deep for Eunice. Throw on the housing side of the ground. Tomorrow, Rockdale plays St George City. The King George's Derby. Sydney United 58 and Central Coast Mariners. Wollongong to Marconi as a foul going in the way of Sutherland. Down the challenge was Mason Fernandez. Stamatellis has it. Stamatellis looking both ways, but decides to go down Main Street. Works it on to McGowan. He's got support on his outside. McGowan plays it back in. Nice ball back, and, well, Fernandez tried the shot initially. It's clearance by the Wanderers. Divine. Throw once again, and Stamatellis goes to Gardner, and Gardner on this left side. Just drive it down. Jackson, is he going to be a hope here? Him and Cameron, Argy-Bargy. Jackson, one out possession anyway. Beats Cameron nicely. Jackson taken down afterwards. Foul call. And he gets a yellow card as well, Cameron. It's going to be a situation where something like that was probably going to happen. All made by a referee in charge, Mr. Logan Jones. So what a lovely chance for the Sharks. If they can get the goal here in the early stages. Tiger Harper did the initial save, and the shot was not overly flashed by Mohammed. Not to be the initial effort, though, from the set piece, Shiriaga. Greenwich. Cameron on the right, back to Greenwich. Gardner played it straight to Hammond. Hollingdale. Now Eunice back to Divine. Hollingdale. Chased by Eunice. Eunice twisting, taking a shot. Bounces off the defence. Then a chance, but it's low by Cameron. Then trying to fiddle it through again was Hammond, but cleared. See what they're going to do today, Sutherland. They've just got defence up of Stamatilis and Gardner will be making sure that it doesn't happen, but the Wanderers are asking questions. Sutherland, though, have possession. Fernandez, and the ball goes to McGowan. McGowan's got support, utilises Bevan. Bevan has got the ball back away to Mo Ahmed. Mo Ahmed back to Bevan, right channel. Mo Ahmed, McGowan. McGowan back, Bevan can't get to it. Wanderers have it, and they'll load forward. Left side, Battalato. He's got support. He just chips it upfield. Now Sapson's quick, but not quick enough. Gardner won the race, but Sapson won the possession at the end. Sapson outside the box, jockeys, and he looks to work it back. He crosses it in. Stamatilis heads it back. Now Sapsford. The game will have to look for option 2, but loses possession. And again, it's Sutherland on the counter. McGowan would love to score. Back heels. Mo Ahmed taken down on the challenge. Eunice, and Eunice now has it. And there's the Wanderers. Have it back in their own half. It's Cicluna who decides to go back to left side. Devine was looking to set himself up in that effort of Eunice, but Eunice decided to go back right side eventually. Possession will be had for Hollingdale. Hammond won't get to it. Save is made by Nenad Vekic. Regulation, but got there easily. Here at Seymour Shaw, Nicholas Kutniak with you. Saturday afternoon, NPL action, working the 20th minute of this game as ball back by Hollingdale. Devine will get a foul here. No, referee plays on. The flag was up. The allowed advantage. Eventually will be called the challenge. Dale, man taken down that passage. Dale. Player will be talking about throughout this game. He's a classy player to watch. First game of the year was very important for this Wanderers side as, well, he wasn't ready for that ball. It was not the best of passes. Eunice probably could have put a little bit more touch on that. As it goes now to Cameron on the right. Cameron, work it back inside, did touch off the Sharks via Fernandez initially. Fernandez, good work to play it for himself. Fernandez back right. Possession again, Fernandez. Here comes the Gardner. Gardner going right side. And Bevan can't press it forward. Eunice tries to chip it for himself. Stamatilis, he clears it to halfway. McGowan nearly shoved off the ball by Devine. It will be called a foul going against the Wanderers. As I said, very important game, this one. Sutherland knowing how this second half of the year is crucial. Talk about the situation last year where the Rangers were 14th for a lot of the way and then started losing games at the wrong moment when the Wanderers were starting to shine. A lot of people forget about the Wanderers season last year, which is a forgettable season for the Wanderers, but they were nearly relegated, or at least were set to play in the Pro Reg game. It didn't happen. They were too classy on that occasion against the Rangers, where it was basically a win against the Rangers meant the Wanderers would survive during the regular season. It was a classic game at Wanderers Football Park. The Wanderers took the points comfortably. The Rangers eventually were bounced out with St George. St George FC took their place in this competition. Too much. Aidan Hammond. Of course, the Rangers ripping up at the moment in League One as they look to come straight back into this competition. Wanting to make sure to blink on the radar what happened last year. Sutherland going left. Devine going forward. Eunice, easy support player. Eunice will have to work it back inside. Again, Battalato and Eunice combining. Cicluna on the left, trying to drive it again, but it will be stopped. And the Sharks are trying to roll forward. Can't. The Wanderers have it now, Hammond. Jackson, good work, and Jackson has possession again. Jackson over halfway. Jackson gets it back to Morridge. Morridge chips it forward. And again, Fernandez. Working for himself, Fernandez. Can he get the ball away? He had Jackson in behind. He decided to go to Mo Ahmed. McGowan was there. They did communicate well, and Eunice was good pressure. Wanderers back with it. Cicluna going left. Devine. Stopped off by Umabachi. Stavatellis. McGowan. Ball goes out. Throw on the housing side of the grounds, where the Wanderers and Sutherland are doing battle here. 25 minutes into this one. Hope you're enjoying this. Nicholas Kutniak with you on Football New South Wales YouTube, your favourite website, starting with the word you. It's down the right side. It goes to Cameron. Cameron outside the box. He cuts back inside Cameron. It's a low ball. And a shot again from Cicluna. It was a low one that was saved. Nenad Vekic using his skill. Nice and relaxed Nenad. Sold a Subaru earlier this season. Still dining on that great story. One I forgot to mention last week, and I'll mention it now while we've got a moment. Stavatellis looking to go forward. There's a Wollongong Wolves supporter that travels to every Wolves game by public transport. So he did the North Wollongong to Manly trek. I even got the whole details, the timings and everything. So it was a full schedule of how he was going to get to Cromer Park and had everything from what bus stop to what train line. Fantastic. Great to see supporters in our league like that. Battalato gets a pass on. Aidan Hammond does deviate off Garner. It will be a corner. Cluna's playing well for the Wanderers. Getting some good touches. It will be Riley Hollingdale going short to Hammond. Hammond now outside the area. Works it back. And Cameron chips it up, and Eunice was not that wide. And McGowan going forward. McGowan looking to work it back inside. He does the Sheriaga. Sheriaga now, can he cross it back? He goes to Stavatellis. Right side. Short ball Umabachi to Bevan. Bevan had support wide, but didn't utilise it. And now it's a short ball on by Mo Ahmed. Eventually goes to Stavatellis. Stammer switching play to Garner. Garner now on the left. He's got support. He goes back to Stavatellis. Stavatellis again looking to build. He has a short pass to Umabachi. Umabachi now stopping and pondering. Goes back to Stavatellis, back to Umabachi. Stavatellis now forward. Stavatellis with a good run. He's got support on either side. Again goes right. The ball by Bevan and all. The communication by Bevan, and Stavatellis wasn't there. Eventually the ball goes out. Did touch off the Wanderers. Will be a throw for the Sharks. A game that continues to build. Neither side have been able to get the luck of the green. Here at the stadium, it's 0-0. Sharks and Wanderers. Laid back by Umabachi. Crossing by Bevan, and no control. Again, Stamatellis has a hoik. It hits the new facilities here that are being built. It will be a goal kick. Those new facilities in a great spot. Making sure the cars parked on that side don't get hit. Well, I'm safe. Always park behind the building at a football ground, because the building is the one that's going to get hit first, not your car. Or you could do the Mickey Brock and just walk to the venue if you live down the road. Ball goes over halfway. Eunice has possession. Eunice now, can he go to Hollingdale? Well, he cut inside and outside, and eventually Umabachi got to it. Still alive for the Wanderers. You can see Badalato is calling for the ball to go backwards, and Devine does that. And the Wanderers will set up again. Hammond, Sapsford, good skill, Sapsford. Stamatellis did boot it. It drops back. Lovich going to Tiger Harper, who just lobs it. Garner heads it. Now it goes back to Cicluna. Cicluna now going forward. Goes right, pokes it on to Cameron. Cameron touches it back. And Badalato, held by Mohamed. Foul goes the way of the Wanderers. Right side they come again. Stopped by Morich initially, but still Hollingdale has it for the Wanderers. Goes to Devine, and now it's on this left channel. Eunice. What can Eunice offer up? He goes to Hollingdale. Hollingdale, he's got support. Sampson wasn't the target really, but he tried him. It went straight to the Sharks. Back from Fernandez in a booting ball by Nenad Vekic. Goes over halfway. Shiriaga can't get to it. Headed down by Greenwich. Wanderers keeping it alive here. As Badalato back. Hammond. And a good pass, Badalato. Sapsford works it back inside. Stamatellis clears it. Corner. Had to do some work. Sutherland in defence. But it is paying off at the moment. As I said, we've got a game in progress. Apia playing Blacktown, no score after 3 minutes. That game at Leichhardt is about to see Riley Hollingdale to take it. It's an outswinger this one again. It's got Eunice at the edge of the 6-yard box. And a kid with a full bag of popcorn as well. The outer. As Eunice is calling for it, goes past him. Good past Sapsford, eventually drops down. Cicluna lobbed it up, he was taken afterwards. Hit it down by Garner. He's on the ground still here. And eventually they call the foul going the way of the Sharks. As we go Cicluna on the ground still for the Wanderers, but he gets back up. He's trying to ponder the question, but it's not there. The Sharks ball. But yeah, just seeing a kid walk by with a bag of popcorn. I'll tell you now, I'm getting hungry now for some popcorn. Maybe go to the movies later on. In the meantime, ball goes back to Nenad Vekic, who goes to halfway. Eunice for the Wanderers. McGowan played it back. Mapachi worked it on. Mohamed, Bevan. Mohamed will try to get to it. Sutherland, a chance again to build here at Seymour Shore. 13 remaining regulation time first half. Nilor, Stamatellis back in the middle. Touched back by Morich and Gardner. Going to the left. Jackson. Jackson ball inside. Fernandez ponders a shot, goes to McGowan. McGowan now has to work it to the left. Morich is there. He crosses it back inside. Drops down. Fernandez can't get to it. Cleared to Sapsford. And then Battalato goes to the right side. Hammond running forward. Back inside the Sapsford. Can't get to possession. He actually spun and the ball went by him without even touching. He could have got hot spot and you'd see no touch. There's the ball on from Umabachi. Right side again. Sutherland. Well, they're in their defensive half and they're looking to set this one up here. Garner. Jackson back inside. Morich was pushed off the ball. Hollingdale has possession. Back to Sapsford. Sapsford has a shot. Hits the bar. Bounces away. It rattled all right. It rattled. Hollingdale was able to get it on. Sakuna taken down. Foul given and a card to boot. Card to boot for Morich. So he's on a yellow now. So 11 minutes remaining first half, regulation time. And, you know, it's not out of the realms of possibility here. Wanderers get the goal before half-time. It'll be theirs to control, but Sutherland tried to be dangerous on the counter. That could be pivotal to note as well. Taken by Sakuna, bounces off the wall, will be a corner. So it'll be Hollingdale who will take the outswinger. The Wanderers, a goal before half-time is what they should have, to be honest. Sutherland's defence has held firm. But for how long? Hollingdale outswinger. Eunice chested it up for himself. It bounces right. He tries to bicycle it. It comes back for Sapsford, who goes wide. Well, that had some ferocity on it, but the angle wasn't there. Score remains 0-0 here at Seymour Shore. Vekic over halfway. Sakuna headed it back and quickly Devine was able to go to Tiger Harper. Harper to halfway. Stamatilis lobbed it up. It came down. Sakuna trying to win possession. Him and Mohammed. Sutherland win the foul. No score, 8 gone between Apia and Blacktown City. The game in progress at the moment. Stamatilis quickly goes forward. Headed down by Greenwich. And then a chance for Sutherland here. Fernandez couldn't get a shot. Neither could Shiriaga. Now the Wanderers. You have to be mindful here. Sutherland are trying to load. Ball played deep and out by Anthony Bubbage. You know, this game is an intriguing one to watch. It hasn't exactly set the world on fire as Shiriaga will be looking to cross it back in. Let's go to Beavan. Beavan now gets a cross on. Fernandez can't get the shot. Tiger Harper rolled it down. What I was going to say before is it hasn't been a game that's been set in the world on fire, but it hasn't been a boring game. It's intriguing in a lot of senses. I think the big thing is how much Sutherland are really trying to get on the ball and try to utilise their smarts the best they can against the skillful Wanderers side, because you can see you've got a skillful side against a side that's not playing dirty but going to play hard football. I think that's the best way to describe it at the moment. So Hollingdale to the right to Cameron. Cameron short, goes past Battalato. Stamatilis able to go to the left to Jackson. Jackson was calling for it again as Morridge couldn't do much. Ball does go out, touching the Wanderers last. Morridge is on the ground. So Apia, Blacktown, no score, 10 gone there. And it's Leichhardt. Of course, tonight, big night for football on the Central Coast. A-League Men's Grand Final. Mariners a Melbourne victory. Can the Mariners get the crown? It'll be a triple crown for them this year. The 3 tournaments that they've been conducting during the summer. I know a lot of people would say, well, technically there was 4 crowns they could have won, the Australia Cup, but of course 3 that they have done so well this season in the Premiership. Maybe a championship tonight, the AFC Cup, which was a fantastic story. Quite sad, really, that them and MacArthur had to meet during the early stages of that tournament, because it would have been nice if we did see 2 Aussies battling in a semi or even a final, but it's the way the draw obviously operated for the AFC Cup. Hollingdale short pass Eunice. Hollingdale trying to get to it. Eunice trying to. Jackson was calling for it. Morridge couldn't do much with it. Sampson played it for Eunice. Jackson won the ball on that occasion. Goes back to Garner and then played back from Fernandez. Stamatilis now going to keeper Vekic. And he goes to McGowan, who tried the chest. Devine came across. Bevan is there. Bevan trying to work it up for McGowan. It's going to be hard work. And the pressure from Devine was good. Devine will have the throw for the Wanderers. Under 5 minutes remaining, first half, regulation time. No score here at Seymour Shore. Wanderers and Sharks doing battle. Just seen a team list for the game between St George FC and Manly in the 20s. So I'll have to go through the story in a second. Gardner. And now it's controlled here by Morridge. It's been won by Hollingdale. Played up by Battalato. Eunice can't get to it. Garner. Garner headed it out. He cleared it away. He's not looking good. There won't be a foul for it. There was nothing major doing there, really. So we'll see what happens out of this, but as I said, nothing was doing. Just going to say, I just saw the team list in that 20s game. There's a player called John Stamos. I think we all know the famous John Stamos back in the 80s and 90s, Full House, and then eventually Fuller House. You know, I love my names, and you think of, oh, I know somebody else with that name, so there you go, John Stamos. It'd be great to call him if he ever plays. By the way, I've got to say, it's a very entertaining chat I'm seeing in front of me. Mickey Brock's been throwing his hands up in the air. We are waiting for Gardner here, by the way. If you just join us, it's nothing malice. He was just taking a challenge. The ball went out. He's trying to claim for a foul. It's not going to happen, obviously. It's a throw for the Wanderers. he reckons he'll be okay. Hollingdale across the face. Cicluna and Shiriaga won it. Shiriaga trying to go forward. He's played it for himself. Greenwich is there. Able to work it to Devine. Devine on the left channel. Ball is low. And again, the Wanderers can't utilise the position they had. Haven't on that situation. Stanatellis going to the right side. Devine was trying to get to it for the Wanderers. He is going to be taking on the challenge. The foul goes his way. Cameron. Low ball. Eunice. Over halfway. Eunice. Can he control Eunice? He's trying to play it back. Oh, great skill. Jackson. Jackson. Chipping it forward. Devine is going to hit it. And Tiger Harper's going to get to it. He played it low to get that play going. Flag was up for the offside. Another one called. So this will be just outside the box. Sutherland going quickly here. I don't know why they were trying to do that. Will be a corner. Did touch off the Wanderers, but I just don't understand what the method of madness was. Yeah, wasn't to get to it. 2 minutes of additional time has been added. Minimum of 2 minutes, I should say. About to see this corner to be fired in. Outswinger. Drops back. Garner lobs it into the box, but again, Harper on the spot. Cameron has it. Cameron going right side. Hollingdale. 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 Can't slide it anywhere. He'll play it back. Now it's Cameron. Babic on the left. See the Wanderers sitting up here. Hollingdale, Elato, Sapson can't get to it. Again, Fernandez with the initial work as Morich has it. He had Shiriaga on the run, but had to go to McGowan on the right. McGowan's over halfway. McGowan going forward here on the right channel. McGowan's driving himself in position. He's got Hammond on him and, well, nearly won McGowan, but Hammond, last moment, was successful. Ball played across the face. Eunice is calling for it. He'll have it on the right side. Eunice will go back to Cameron. Cameron loads it to halfway. Headed away by Garner. Half-time, no score between the Sharks and the Wanderers here in the Saturday afternoon or twilight game in the NPL Men's New South Wales. 2 yellow cards, Cameron for the Wanderers and Morich for the Sharks. It is 0-0 the half-time score. Apia, they lead Blacktown after 19 minutes. the game at Leichhardt Oval, repeating RPL leading Blacktown. We'll break here on Football New South Wales on YouTube. Be back on the other side for the second half between the Sharks and the Wanderers.
I'm off to my game. Join the call. See you later, mate.
Welcome back to Seymour Shore. Half-time between the Sharks and the Western Sydney Wanderers. It's 0-0. Yellow cards to Matthew Morridge and Jesse Cameron for the Wanderers. So, Morridge from the Sharks, Cameron from the Wanderers, the two yellow cards in the first half. The second half is about to get underway. And a lot of questions will be answered in the next 45 minutes or so. Will it be the Wanderers who can run away with the victory, been the dominant side of the first half, or will it be the Sharks who have defended their hearts out and have created chances when they've had the opportunity? Around the grounds, Apia 1, Blacktown 0. 33 gone there. Run the way, second half. Stamatellis back. And Umabachi over halfway. McGowan taken down by Devine. Well, not taken down completely, but there was a challenge between those two. Did see the Wanderers with possession. On the right side, the ball goes up. Gardner again was in position. Morridge played it back. Jackson was trying to find the target. Shiriaga, who's been around everywhere today, just can't find the goal. He is hoping to get today, Shiriaga. Wanderers on the left. Devine trying to play it upstream. Ball played up by Cicluna. To go back for it, Umabachi. It's up to halfway. Chest in control by Babic, and then played up again. Been everywhere in this game, Hollingdale as well. Hollingdale will be wanting to inject himself even more so. Babic back. Tiger Harper. Babic again. Babic on halfway, going himself. Babic has got support. He finds here Sapsford. Sapsford turns, he shoots. It's wayward. Vekic could see it going that way, and the score remains 0-0. Inside 2 minutes of this second half, the Wanderers going forward. Hammond on this left side. Cicluna on the left. Oh, Vekic taps it over the top. Good save, but great work by the Wanderers, applying the pressure they were doing in the first half and not letting off the throttle. So it'll be a corner from the Western Sydney Wanderers. Who's going to be the target? Greenwich is around. It comes in. And again, it's Rince. Well, it's actually going to be a goal kick. Touching off the Wanderers last. It's Stamatillis. Hand to his head. The knock before. Garner. Was again trying to win the possession. Don't mind those whistles, by the way, from the backfield. Of course, there is games going on for the Miranda Magpies. Great name, the MMs. And we are going towards the Miranda Fair end of the ground. It's an old-fashioned term for the Westfield, but that's what it was called back in the day. As it's cleared up by Nerdad Vekic. The Sharks, who, as I said, defensively sound here. Cameron worked it on. Adelato, again, another player that was everywhere. Was able to set the initial play up. Cicluna went to the right. And now it's Eunice. Eunice dancing and weaving. Eunice cutting back inside, taken down. Foul will be given inches from the box. And a card to boot. So a yellow card to Jackson. So an opportunity again. Dale to look to set this one up for the Western Sydney Wanderers. Inches from the 18-yard box. It's worked in. Far post, the header was low, but Sapsford was wide. And the score remains 0-0. Working the 6th minute of the second half here at Seymour Shore. Jackson spinning around. Gardner and Jackson. The ball went out. Will be a throw on the far side. Eunice will take it. And he sets it back. And the Wanderers will go again. Middle of the field here. Seymour Shore attacking the northern side of the ground. Again, Jackson has it. Gardner lobbing it forward, but goes out for a throw on that far side. Metellus burning it. Metellus again hoiking it deep. Coming across is Babic. Babic will work it forward. Babic has got support. Goes to Cicluna. Cicluna working it high. Devine can't keep it in. Throw taken. Again, the Sharks looking to go forward. McGowan on the right side. McGowan gets it back in. Here's Fernandez. Great save by Tiger Harper. Still alive for the Sharks. Lobbed into the slot again, but the save by Tiger Harper. Go right channel, but the Sharks able to shut it down. Stamatellis has it again. Goes right corridor. Beavan up the line. McGowan crosses it inside, headed out. Babic again. Corner for the Sharks. Haven't they had some chances? Even though it's been Wanderers for most of the game, they've had their chances. Morich takes it. Stamatellis heads it straight into McGowan. Well, he can't move. Ball does drop back for Jackson. Jackson, right channel it goes. Devine tries to play it straight to McGowan. McGowan, no control, but he drives himself forward. McGowan then pushed it a little bit too deep. tried to win the challenge against Bubbage, and the ball goes out for a goal kick. Bubbage now has it this left side. Devine once more. Wanderers trying to roll up this line, but Zumabachi, who goes back. Vikic to halfway. Played up by Bubbage. Tillis was getting himself involved, but now on this right side for the Wanderers. Hollingdale, Stephen Tillis winning the ball for the Sharks. White Blues on the charge here. They're going back to Gardner. And that caught unawares here. Jackson is now the Wanderers looking to set up again. Pedalato ricochets off Gardner. Jackson lobs it towards halfway. Greenwich heads it down for the Wanderers. Sapsford. McGowan trying to win it. Ball drops down. Secluna found support. Devine. And again it's Sapsford. Couldn't find Badalato, but did find Stavantillis for the Sharks. Sharks looking to roll it forward. There's disappointment from both coaches at the moment, the way things are going. Gardner working upstream. Morridge. Goes to McGowan. McGowan has a hoik! But it's not the hoik he was looking for. Score remains 0-0. Stamatilis. Morridge back. Garner. Stamatilis. Garner. It's going to be a sub shortly for the Wanderers. Haddad's going to come on. See him warming up alongside the fourth official. Sharks on the right side, McGowan. A low ball. Fernandez. The bloke to come off the field will be in Hammond. So the two H's will be swapping places in a moment. Stamatilis. McGowan. The touch by Shiriaga. Jackson. And here's a shot saved by Tiger Harper. Morridge, good effort. Corner will be had from the Sharks though. They've got yet another chance. Corner had hit out by the Wanderers on this right side. Umabachi back. Fernandez lobbed up initially. A chance, but again, wrong side from Shiriaga. They can't buy a goal either side. Disappointing factors. Half-time, by the way, it's Leichhardt Oval. It's 1-1 between RPM and Blacktown. That game Lavender Hills and Sydney Olympic at 7 p.m. St George Saints will play as well, as now Wanderers a chance. Sort of got himself a little bit stuffed around there, Hammond, and that's going to be the last action for him. He's going to make his way through the side door. And coming out now, as I mentioned, is Edmund Haddad. Edmund Haddad making his way on the field to see what the Wanderers can offer up here with this goal kick from the Sharks. Really, they're just going sideways. Stamatellis. McGowan, good control. Bevan and McGowan combining. Ball back from Fernandez. Stamatellis. Now on the left side, the Sharks roll forward. Garner and Jackson. He's got Sheriaga in the middle. Jackson. He's got Fernandez now in the middle. Decides to go back. He finds Stanner. Now it's on Umabachi to McGowan. He lobs it up, and here's a chance for Sheriaga. Outside the man of Greenwich. Ball does go out, touching the Wanderers last. Will be a corner. Ooh, there is a chance. There is a chance a goal could be had for the Sharks. That's in the last couple of minutes gone Sharks' way. They're setting up some chances, the light blues. Morich. The edge of the 6-yard box, the header by Stamatellis goes wide. Will be a goal kick. So the Wanderers again will be reloading here. Haddad will get possession on this right side. Haddad, he's got support, doesn't utilise it. The ball comes back and it's played out by the Sharks. Will be a throw on that far side. Really starting to get themselves going, the Sharks. The ball played back by Greenwich. Tiger Harper going short. Babic going left. Devine. Eunice seeing the ball onto Badalato. He backheeled it out. The Wanderers weren't going to get to it, to be honest. It will be a throw on this near side. So again, Stamatellis. Bevan. Bevan back inside. McGowan. Fernandez. Fernandez turns. Doesn't quite get the shot he was looking for. Sheriaga was taken. No foul called. Ball play back by Stamatellis. Jackson coming back. Eventually, he does find Nenad Vekic, who goes to halfway. The flag is up. Referee saw an indiscretion, so it'll be a Wanderers ball. Linesman on this side. So no score here. Game at a weird stage. As I said, you can see something opening up, but the question is, who was it for? Because the Sharks have had the run the last 10 minutes. Wanderers probably most of the game. Hollingdale won't take the set piece. It'll be Devine who decides to go back inside. Shakluna working it on. Saps of the game was trying to be the target. Wasn't a great ball by Haddad. Anyway, it's on again for Hollingdale. Hollingdale, he's got support. Badalato can't go back to Hollingdale. Goes to Babic, and now on the left it's Devine. Devine will come back. He had Bubbage in support, utilises him. Bubbage goes low, and now the Wanderers are away again. Oh, and the pass wasn't great again by Battalato. Winning it is Umabachi on the right channel. Fernandez going to Bevan, back to Fernandez. Fernandez now has got support. Stamatellis and Fernandez combining. Stamatellis, oh geez, that's a mistake. And now it's a chance for Sampson, who centres himself up, then goes left. Battalato has to go around the corner to work it back inside. Stamatellis will clear it. It will drop back for Devine. Devine heads it back inside. Greenwich now has it for the Wanderers. Now the ball is on. And Eunice goes back. Cicluna chips it forward to Battalato, but dropped short of Battalato. Even had the initial header as the ball was played back from Hollingdale. Bubbage, and then eventually finding Cicluna, back to Hollingdale. Hollingdale goes back to the right. Bubbage once more. Devine, Bubbage. The Wanderers reloading again. Darts ball on to Sapsford. Now onside here is Eunice, but the flag is up eventually to signal an offside call. Thought initially he was going to get the clearance, but didn't at the end. One all between Arpia and Blacktown in the half-time. Our games tonight, Hills and Sydney Olympic. It's George and Manly to do battle. Our two features tonight on Football New South Wales YouTube. Remember, you can watch those live and free and have it on the big screen at home, and you can have the A-League Grand Final as well. You can have all three games on and enjoy a great night of football, plus the Cup Final later on. Two Manchesters going at it. The red side, we are obviously hoping wins Man U, not Man City, but that's, again, that's me being biased, being a Man U supporter, but it'd be nice to get some silverware this season. No question about that. So you'll be able to watch the FA Cup as well. It's a good football day ahead, because we've also got the Scottish Cup. Same time, the Scottish Cup. Celtic and the Rangers, hoping the green side win. As in the meantime, the ball comes back. Mohamed going to Jackson on the left. Jackson will go back to Mohamed. McGowan has it. McGowan, good ball. Fernandez turns. Ricochets back to Fernandez. Then goes right. Ball back inside by Beavan, cleared away. Another corner. Work by Bubbage, who's defensively sound here. Bubbage, who spent time at Arpia, Rockdale, Harcoa and Sydney United, 58 in his youth. Wanderers as well in that youth system and the senior side of this competition. Corner fired in. Able to clear it back to Garner. Garner, of course, part of the Wollongong system is McGowan. Tries to win out. Sutherland can't do much there in that passage. Turn and spin. Header by Beavan. And then the foul goes the way of the Sharks. Fernandez gets the foul going his way. A double change. Foul about to come on. Same as Marcus Fernandez. About to see two changes. One Lowell is having a drink of Gatorade. In front of us is Mason Fernandez. Nicky Brock, who made the dart, not the dart that he likes, of course the darts I'm talking about, nothing else. He made the dart across to Rockdale. He's actually reporting on the Saints game tonight as the ball goes into the mixer. Well, again, I wonder what the Sharks are going to do here. Jackson is trying to turn himself around. Jackson, he lobs it back in, hit it away by Cicluna. It comes down. Oh, Eunice. Well, he really couldn't do any control at all, could he, Eunice? As the ball goes back to Nuna Vekic, and all Sapsford was nearly quick like a whippet, but couldn't get there. As now running on is Jackson on the left-hand side. Jackson tried to get to it. Will be a throw for the Wanderers. McGowan loses possession. Marcus Eunice now again. Has it. Hang around Eunice. Short ball to Vine. As I said, it hasn't been a boring game, but still hasn't opened up to what we've expected yet. The ball goes up by Battalato. Eunice will get to it. Oh, he's stuffed himself really there in that situation. He was trying to work it back as the double change being made. Lawal is going to come on. And he's going to replace Sapsford. Okay, so there you go. Hollingdale is also going to come off, so we'll just get that yet. So there you go. Hollingdale coming off, and coming on is Fernandez, and as I said, Sapsford comes off for a little while. All right, what can they offer up here, the Sutherland Sharks? We're inside the last 19 minutes of regulation time here at Seymour Shore. Cracking game in some aspects. I think what we're missing, and I think this is the frustrating bit, is no goal yet. But it hasn't been boring, it's been entertaining, but it's just missing that one kick. It's like it's only 10 herbs and spices, not 11 at the moment. Ball goes back to Nenad Vekic. Maybe needs a bit of like Cajun sauce or something. Anyway, ball goes on the McGowan. McGowan can't get to it. Devine. Oh, challenge. He's going to be careful, Devine, with those. It was innocuous, but still, got to be mindful. Listen, Fernandez. Two MFs now. Marcus Fernandez plays for the Wanderers and Mason Fernandez for the Sharks. To be taken by Stamatellis. A lot of players on that left side. Where's the target? Where's the target? Stamatellis. Low. Was nearly headed away by Eunice. The Wanderers will clear, but goes back to halfway. Beavan will decide to go to Nenad Vekic, who will play traffic copter. And goes left, and then it's stopped by Cameron, and now Cameron rolls forward. Cameron works it back in. Lawal played it back. Wanderers will get the foul just at the edge of the box. You can hear the contact from here. Data was taken down. Haddad. Data was taken down in the challenge, so it's a chance for the Wanderers. And 16 minutes remaining here in this contest. Regulation time. Can the Wanderers get the goal? You have got that feeling that this could be the moment they're looking for. No. Isn't that disappointing by Hodard? Very disappointing. Was looking to set it up, but not to be. I've got to admit, Seymour Shore, to me, it's one of those grounds where you always sense that there's always going to be a draw more than a win at this video, and I love to do the stat. But it's just got that feeling where it's a ground that traditionally, some people may laugh at the word fortress at Seymour Shore, but it's one of those grounds you see a lot of draws at. Draws and a lot of 1-0 results. In the meantime, Cicluna going right. Good ball, Cameron. Haddad crosses it back in. Again, it spills back for Jackson just to get the ball out of there. Under 15 of play. There is a goal coming. Now the shots again. Badalato can't put it past Vekic. McGowan going forward. Shiriaga. That's gone straight into camera. Now. Badalato going left. Luau hits that ball from Eunice, but again didn't do what we were expecting it to do. So now we'll see Samuel Gilisano come on, same as Max Green. Those two will make their way on the field. And coming off for the Sharks will be Shiriaga. And Max Green officially replaces him. And the other player coming off the field is Morridge. So Morridge off and Gilisano on. Then officially gets semaphore now here at the stadium. All going to halfway. Here's a chance. Max Green. He's just on the field. Green will have to play it back. He's got McGowan. He does. McGowan. He won't get to it, though. Oh, that was a waste. Dard was able to go forward for the Wanderers. Stamatellis, though. He was pressing high. He's got possession. Stamatellis now. Can he cut back inside? Stamatellis does. McGowan has it from the Fernandez pass. McGowan, oh, nice side skirt. And now he crosses it in. Cleared away again. Greenwich in position. So it will be a throw on this near side. So the throw about to come in. McGowan. Playing it back, and great work, Badalato. Beat Bevan. Yes, it will be a throw for Sutherland, but good work by the Wanderers. Inside the last 12 minutes here at Seymour Shore. The tension, the drama, the buzz. As this game goes towards the crescendo. The throw comes in by Bevan. It's headed away by the Wanderers. Wow, couldn't do much with it. It goes to the right to Bevan. Bevan slides it back in. Cleared away again. Wanderers on the attack now. And, well, Stamatellis did well to win that. It's gone straight to Eunice, though. Eunice taking the challenge. Play does continue. It's on the right. And Cameron works it back in, and that does nothing, but it goes back to Greenwich. The Wanderers on the attack, the red and black here at Seymour Shore. The cross comes, well, it was a cross shot, and offers Bubkus for Cameron. Ball played down the right channel. Even was taken. Oh, that's good skill. McGowan, he's got shots. He takes a shot himself. Oh, the save is there. Tiger Harper making the save. Next week, the Wanderers take Hills at Wanderers Football Park, and then they play Rockdale at Rockdale. Then a midweek game against the Mariners. That's their next 3 weeks ahead. The Wanderers, Haddad has possession. They need a win. Lost to Marconi last week, 5-2. Ball goes back to Babic. Babic going low. He finds Badalato. And eventually the ball goes back to Greenwich. Haddad. Greenwich. Cicluna. Cicluna. Cicluna again. Ricochets off the Sutherland defence. Greenwich. Devine nearly got himself caught in the run. Eunice. Devine can't flick it back. Max Green. Oh, obs it forward. Comes back for Greenwich. Short pass, Cicluna. Babic. Cicluna. On the right channel again. Cameron, can he cross it in? He can. It drops down. It was played by Mo Ahmed. Cleared away. And it will be... Well, Greenwich will let it stay in the field of play. Okay. Interesting what he's going to do here, Greenwich. He's going to go back to Babic, and then it goes back to Badalato now. Him and Marcus Fernandez combining. It's Greenwich going right. Sharks now on the run. Foul goes their way on the challenge on green, and card given to Haddad. Card given to Haddad. So the Sharks want to get this goal against the grain, and it would be against the grain. 7 minutes remaining regulation time. Sharks have got an intriguing couple of weeks. Spirit next week at the Arctic Circle, aka Cresty, the ground formerly known as. The ball goes out for a throw again. Then we go Sutherland Blacktown here at Seymour Shore before Sutherland will play Wollongong and I'll Get You Butler, Albert Butler Memorial. So that's the next couple of weeks for the Sutherland Sharks. Yeah, there you go. I'll Get You Butler. Can we call it? Can we call Albert Butler that? I'd love to call it that. probably get in trouble. Stamatellis ended it down and eventually, was he shoved off the ball here? Secludus won it. He's played it nicely to Eunice. Eunice has got a chance. He tries to turn back in. He was taken down in the challenge. Well, probably really fell over, to be honest, as the ball comes back for Cameron. And it'll be a throw. Cameron will quickly take it. So, no score. And a game that has been frustrating for supporters of both sides. They've had their chances. Eunice, can he get to it? Well, it was great work by Umabachi, and the Sharks will have it via Nenad Vekic. He's calling to go deep here, Vekic. He's put the ball on the ground, and he's going to boot it over halfway. It's going to be headed down. Fernandez can't get to it. Played away from Greenwich. Still, Sharks on the left. It's Jackson. Jackson plays it back. I wonder what can happen here. I wonder what is going to be the skill from the Sharks late in this one. Beavan working it on. McGowan looking across. The ball's gone out. Will be a Wanderers one. A Wanderers goal kick. We're inside the 5. Regulation time. Here at Seymour Shaw. No score on the board. Around the grounds on NPL New South Wales 2024. It's 1-1 between Apia and Blacktown after 59. McGowan looking to cut back inside. He goes to Umabachi. Umabachi to Stamatellis. Stamatellis again. Going, well, he went one way, looked another way, and then Stamatellis was trying to work it forward. It does go across Gulisano, and then the ball is worked on. In fact, it was Mo Ahmed, in fact. I was able to hit the initial ball. Mo Ahmed's there again. Mo Ahmed works it back to Gulisano. It goes across to McGowan. The shot goes over the top and will be a goal kick. Now Devine going back. Gowan, good ball. Max Green. Well, maybe he's got himself in an awkward spot. He crosses it in. Oh, it's gone past Gulisano. Jackson couldn't get to it. Haddad played it back to Cameron from the Wanderers. Now it's Marcus Fernandez going left. Eunice will have to cut back inside for the Wanderers. Ball does drop back for Devine. Wanderers looking. Still no score on the board. Right side Greenwich goes. A fascinating contest. A different game to the first one of the year between these two, where it was the Wanderers 3-1. Sharks led for a nanosecond. As now, the Sharks will try to get to it. Screen couldn't. And it's played back from Greenwich. What's going to happen? Eunice back inside. Badalado again. Ball goes out. There'll be a throw towards the Sharks, as we've got a Shark on the deck. Around the grounds, it's 1-1 between RP and Blacktown, that game after 61. Tonight, Hills and Olympic, St George FC and Manly. And tomorrow it's Rockdale and St George, Sydney United 58 and the Mariners, Wollongong and Marconi. There are our games coming up. Now, a crack team of commentators in 2024, including the likes of Tony Tanus, Eric Shubiano, Michael Sheen, Alex Molchanov, Peter Pryor. The list goes on and on and on. Gotsis as the change is being made with Fernandez coming off now and Jordan Roberts coming on. Will Constantinides, who called last night brilliantly. Spirit game, which Spirit won that one. It was a good victory, as I said, 3-1 against Sydney FC. Dave McDonald also around the mix too. Games he covers, Tony Salerno. There's a cast of thousands these days. Nikola Posner as well. So we're about to see injury time come up. You sort of feel like now both sides, as much as they'd love to score the goal, they will be like, well, we don't want to drop 2 points. And that's the concern. We'll actually really be dropping 3 points here. If either side does let their guard down. Greenwich on the right. You risk the 2 points. Draw at the moment the 1. You risk trying to get the 2 points. That's what I'm trying to say. A way that somehow is confusing. But anyway, Jackson was taken down. Focus on this. We're in injury time here at the stadium. Sit and watch what's going to be an intriguing couple of minutes here at the stadium. Devine. Ball played up by Battalato. Yunus can't get to it. It ricochets off Yunus. Good work again by Umabachi. Throw comes back, Yunus. Well, he was chasing the Umabachi, what would be an Umabachi ball, but Stepatilis heads it down. Sharks now trying to work it over halfway. Wanderers, oh no. This could be torture moments here. Battalato down this left side. It comes back to Devine. He works it back in. Barbage, and then the ball on. Sakuna found support. Cameron on the right side. Lawal working it right. Haddad won't get to it. It was played out by Jackson. There'll be a throw on the far side. The Wanderers are going to score here. You've got the feeling. It's now or never. Here at Seymour Shaw. Throw taken. Stamatilis heads it. Ball boarded. As the ball goes towards halfway. Babic going left. Yunus running. Yunus taken. Bevan. And it goes out for a throw for the Wanderers. Oh, this is fun. Now it comes back. Oh, Greenwich. What was that? And then Cicluna. Cicluna going forward. Works it to his right. Haddad, can he work it back in the middle? Stamatilis made the initial tackle. The ball's lobbed up. Roberts can't control for the Sharks. It comes back. Time is ticking here at the stadium. It goes back to the left side. Babic getting it away. It's Yunus going forward. Oh, he's taken down the challenge by McGowan. And it touches last the Wanderers. It will be a goal kick. All avenues are ending up in a draw here at Seymour Shaw. It'll be one the Sharks will remember. They've played well today. The Wanderers have not been able to crack. Neither could the Sharks, to be honest, crack this Wanderers side. Ball goes up to halfway. One last roll of the dice for either side. Stamatilis heads it back. Umabachi will have to roll it forward. He does play it out. The ball on the rooftop. of Seymour Shaw. Logan Jones looks at the watch. Yunus looks at who he's got. He's got Battalato to his right. Now it's more centre if he goes that way. Yunus, with all that power, worked it in. Couldn't find Fernandez. Yunus, can he get to it? Yunus taken down by... Well, there we go, full time. It didn't matter about the challenge from Umabachi. And the Wanderers have got a draw against Sutherland in what has been a great game of football. As I said, didn't live up probably to what we were expecting, a couple of goals, but a great draw nonetheless. 0-0 Sutherland and the Wanderers here at Seymour Shaw. Cracking game. Up next is Hills and Sydney Olympic at 7 p.m, St George and Manly at 7 p.m. They're the two games tonight. Apia and Blacktown still in battle. It's 1-1 there. You can go and watch that game right now. And tomorrow, don't forget the games. Rockdale, St George City, Sydney United, Central Coast Mariners, Wollongong and Marconi. And a reminder too, we've got a midweek game. Mariners play St George FC on Wednesday. And also, don't forget the Mariners tonight in the A-League. Good luck to them as they take on Melbourne Victory in the grand final, the A-League men's. And then tonight, Manchester United, Manchester City, the FA Cup final, and Celtic and the Rangers. Oh, we've got a big football night, but it continues right now. Hit the tab that says RPM Blacktown to see the remaining moments of this intriguing game that will build into Hills and Sydney Olympic, George and Manly. Good evening from Seymour Shaw. Nicholas Kutniak signing off. We'll chat to you next week. I'll be at Pop and Detta for the League One match of the round.